You want to know the number one trick for bringing a narcissist to justice? I'm going to share it with you in this video. Hey there, I'm Rebecca Zung, and I'm an attorney. I'm also a narcissist negotiation expert, and I have helped millions of people on this channel and thousands of people in my practice to help them bring them from lives of drama, trauma, and chaos to lives of freedom, possibility, and purpose through my practice and through helping them with my Slay program. And I want to help you too. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. I literally upload new videos every single day. It is my mission. I am on a mission to help people escape from the clutches of these horrible, heinous, toxic people. I want to bring them to justice, and I want to help you do it. So I'm giving away all my secrets for free on this channel. All right, so I've got a whole bunch of ways to bring them to justice. I'm saving the best one till the end. So you got to wait till the end. All right, so the number one trick is going to be at the end, but I'm going to give you a whole bunch of tricks right here. All right, so number one, you got to start to create boundaries right away, because you know why? They've been conditioning you from the beginning. They started right from the beginning when they came on with their love bombing. That love bombing was really just to start conditioning you. They were checking you out to see if you were going to be a good form of supply for them. I mean, they're so charming. They know how to turn it on. They know how to lay it on super thick, but it was really just to see if you were going to be good for them, because that's what they're all about. They want to know, are you going to be able to feed them? They need to feed that black hole that's inside of them, that black empty hole that's inside of them. They have no inner sense of value. It's like they're starving inside. And so they're constantly looking like vultures looking for food. And that's what you ended up being for them. And so you got to shut off that source, because you're never going to feed it. And that's why you end up feeling empty inside. You end up feeling dead. You end up feeling lifeless, because you're never going to feed it. You're never going to be able to do it. And so you end up feeling drained and empty. That's why they're also called energy vampires. They literally suck the energy all out of you. So you got to start creating boundaries right away. So that's number one. And number two, when the case starts, assuming you're going to have a case, if you have a divorce case or you have a paternity, or even if it's a business relationship or business partnership, which is what I ended up having with a narcissist, unfortunately, you have to make sure you don't let them get away with anything at all, like at all. You know, as soon as they didn't provide something that they were supposed to provide, or they didn't bring the kids back on time, or they didn't do something that they were supposed to do, you got to like shut that off right away. File that motion, send that letter, do the thing. And so if you have a lawyer that's not right on them, then you either got to tell your lawyer or you got to get a different lawyer or whatever, but you got to make sure you're right on them. Otherwise they're like, I got away with it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be right on them. Next thing, be super brief with your interactions, especially if you're not living in the same home anymore, or you're not business partners with them anymore, or even if you are business partners with them or living in the same home, just, try to start minimizing your interactions with them, because they know how to trigger you. They know how to get under your skin. They're going to try to trigger you because they love that. They love watching you squirm. They love watching you go crazy. They get supply from that. Not only that, they love feeding off of watching you go crazy. But not only that, they also use whatever your reactions are against you. Okay, so it's a double thing that they get from that, which leads me to my next thing, which is another way to start bringing them to justice, which is to go gray rock, which is another term. And that is where you literally turn into a gray rock. Like you just emotionally, when you're around them, you give them as little as possible. You just give them very short answers. You don't show them that anything is bothering you. You don't get triggered when you're around them. You just kind of like pretend like you're just reporting the news. Yes. Oh, that's interesting. You're just observing. You just look like kind of almost like you're a third party observing, you're just kind of observing their behavior to them. Oh, I see that you're upset. You just kind of become like a gray rock. Okay. So that's another way that you can start to bring them to justice, is give them literally nothing as far as your emotions. Because if you start to shut off that supply source emotionally, they won't be interested anymore. They're going to want to go get that supply from somewhere else. And make sure you are taking care of yourself in this process, by the way, because it's definitely going to be hard. They will start to have tantrums because they're used to you acting in a certain way. And so they will start to get worse before they get better. And so it will get harder on you before it gets easier. Just remember, they are the worst right before they're ready to give up. And so you just have to remember that. I do have a great video on self-care to cope with narcissists, and I highly recommend that you check that out. A really great mantra, which I love, which I took from Glennon Doyle, but I do think it's great. And it's, I can do hard things. So I want you to put that in the comments right now. I can do hard things, because you can. You can definitely do hard things. All right. So the last one for bringing a narcissist to justice is the number one trick, which I told you I was going to save till the end. And it's all about how to slay them. And it's my slay method. And it's about strategy, leverage, anticipate, and focusing on you. And what you do is you create a super strong strategy that incorporates invincible leverage. And what's that leverage going to be? I'm going to tell you in a minute. And you anticipate what they're going to do and be 2 steps ahead of them. And you focus on you, your case, your position. And remember, mindset, 99% of winning any negotiation and bringing a narcissist to justice is focusing on you, your mindset, your position. You can have the best lawyer in the world. You can have the best everything in the world. But if you don't believe you can win, no one can help you. Okay. You have to believe you can win first. But as far as leverage is concerned and bringing a narcissist to justice, remember that you have to have something that can potentially expose them, and exposing their most important form of supply, the thing that means the most to them, and then threatening that form of supply, because you have to have a way to threaten something that means more to them, a way to threaten a form of supply that means more to them to keep than the supply that they get from jerking you around, because they are getting supply from manipulating you, controlling you, and jerking you around. And that is the number one way to bring a narcissist to justice. And that's going to be your leverage. But you got to figure out a strategy in order to create that leverage. And that's the slay methodology in a nutshell. And if you want to get started, would definitely highly recommend grabbing my free Crush My Negotiation prep worksheet at winmynegotiation.com. That's the URL. Grab it. It's free. It's a 15-page ebook. Grab it there. I also have a free quiz. If you think you might be in a relationship with a narcissist, you can take that quiz. It is in the description below. You are certainly welcome to take as well. I also have a free Facebook group, which you are welcome to join, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. That's in the description below as well. Make sure you also subscribe to this channel free videos every single day, lots and lots of free content. I'm the only lawyer that's giving lots and lots of free content in the world every single day. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell as well. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you share it out so that people can have access to this information. Also, I'm on a mission here. I'm on a crusade. I want everybody to be able to bring narcissists to justice in the world, because we are literally overrun with them. I believe that there's a narcissism pandemic, and I don't want this anymore. I want everybody to be free from this toxic people. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for showing up for you. Give yourself a pat on the back for doing that. Remember, today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. Never give in, never give up. And I will see you in the next video.